you doing, Mercedes? Get out the way. This is where the real cars play. As our car falls apart, and his is perfectly comfortable.
Yeah.
Hey everybody!
Hey!
We're back!
Back with a very fun car this time.
We stole a Corvette!
We stole a Corvette from the lot.
Yes.
And we're getting away with it.
JK. This is a 2016, right?
It's a 2016 Chevrolet Corvette Z06.
Or Z06, depending on where you are.
Z06 or Z06.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have actually never been inside a Corvette.
Neither have I.
Not once.
Actually.
And we were both valets.
Yeah, I've never driven a Corvette ever in my life. This is the first time I've ever been behind the wheel of a Corvette.
All right, let's start by slapping some specs down.
Some specs down. This car has 650 horsepower, which
That's a
is
lot.
The most horsepower of any vehicle we've ever driven.
Yes.
And it has 650 pound-feet of torque.
It's a lot of torque.
In a 6.2 liter V8 engine that powers it all in the front.
That is so huge. That is such a massive engine.
Big.
I love it.
And you have an 8-speed automatic transmission with paddle shifters.
Yeah. I'm curious to try the paddle shifters because sometimes they're great, and when they're bad, they're just, you might as well not have them. Now, we're in the twisties already, giving this a little bit of a preview of performance.
I'm like a little scared to go around these too quick.
Even those bumps
honestly.
right there, it felt like it wanted to throw the back end.
Yeah, the back end really wants to fly out from this.
And that's partly because of how powerful the engine is, but also partly because the tires on the back are almost
stock.
completely bald.
Yeah,
the guy who owns this thing has been eating it, for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. 3, 2, 1.
Ooh.
Jesus Christ.
60. That was awesome. Yeah, the difference between this and the Tesla P100D, this is so much more of a show.
Yeah.
Like the Tesla's just like, screw you, we're at 60 right now. And then, but there's no sound. This is just, it yells at you and you feel it and you can hear the tires start to spin. I love it.
Oh man, that was
fun.
Scary.
Do you think that's scarier than the P100D?
No, well, I don't know.
The P100D made my vision blurry.
Part of me wants to say that this was scary because this feels more like an animal.
Yeah.
This feels more just like raw and brutal, even though it's a little slower.
That's true. The Tesla was behaved.
The Tesla is behaved and it's more refined.
Yeah.
This is more just like, and just
Look
like
at him.
Screams when you unleash it. It's like a lion.
I love this thing. That was fun.
I feel like Corvettes used to be hideous from 2000 to 2012, generally, until they came out with the new C7 series.
Yeah.
Like this generation of Corvettes, which I think are definitely an improvement over the C6 generation.
I think they've
before.
almost nailed it. This is so close to looking perfect.
Yeah.
There's something with the front that I don't like still.
I was going to say, I feel like they've perfected the back end.
Yeah.
The back end with the quad exhaust pipes in the back looks great. It looks really aggressive.
That ridiculous
really
90-degree spoiler. I love it.
It's very angry looking and aggressive, and I dig it.
Yeah. Even the sides, like leading up to the front, I think it's just the very front that I have issue with, and I'm not sure what it is.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Maybe it's the grille that doesn't look quite as aggressive as the rest of the car.
I don't know. And parts of the exterior, most of it looks good, but parts of it do look cheap.
Yeah. And feel cheap.
Yes. Like I put my foot down on the side. I don't know what to call
the side skirts.
The side skirts, and I just tapped it with my foot, and the whole thing moved.
That's the flimsiest thing I've ever seen on a car ever.
Yeah. It has a lot of plasticky bits on the exterior that makes it feel cheap.
Yeah.
And part of that is because like GM needed to cut corners, I feel like, with making this as cheap as it is.
Yeah.
And this car is hella cheap.
For the performance.
For the performance you get. This car, brand new today, a 2019 model, costs $80,900.
Yeah, nothing can touch that in terms of like horsepower for your buck.
In terms of horsepower for your buck, in the 0 to 60 time of this, which is rated by Chevy at 2.95 seconds.
That is spicy.
You get a sub 3 second 0 to 60 time. You have a sub 11 second quarter mile time.
This thing is so fast. This is like a rocket ship.
It is like a rocket.
The only thing that we've driven that is technically faster. Oh, I love how noisy it is. The only thing we've driven that's technically faster is the P100D.
Yes.
In ludicrous mode.
Yes, and that's faster to 60 than this is.
Yeah.
I don't know about the quarter mile though.
I don't either.
And this definitely has a better top speed. This tops out at 205 miles per hour. 205.
So if you're running late to work, you'll probably get there on time or die.
Like the performance figures that you get for this for the price, you have to cut corners somewhere.
Oh yeah.
And
and they did.
Yeah, and the way they did it is by having some cheap parts. And moving on from the exterior to the interior, you feel that.
Yeah.
Especially sitting inside here. This is not a premium feeling ride. It's not super comfy.
No, like this. I mean, this car's a couple years old, but the cup holder's already busted. Like it doesn't close. There are lots of plasticky bits, lots of rattling bits. I feel like I could pull the handle off of the door here.
Yeah.
It's just not great.
It's not very high quality, but I'm okay with that because you get all the performance, and you're getting this car not for luxury, not for how comfy it is. You're getting this for this.
Whoa. Almost spun it. I love it.
The things I like about the interior, I like the gauge cluster.
Yeah.
I like the mix of you have a digital display and a kind of a digital dash in the center, followed by more analog dials and gauges on the left and right.
That is cool, yeah.
I do like that. You also get a heads-up display screen in front of you that shows you not only your revs and your speed, it also shows you how many G-forces you're pulling at a specific moment. So right now we just like cruising casually, we're pulling 0.07 Gs.
Nothing. 0 Gs. That's cool though. That's fun to keep track of. It's just got like lots of little performance gimmicks that I think are fun. Like the exterior is just bristling with vents and wings and
this
stuff.
Has a performance data recorder also
I love that.
Inside of it, so you can record like 0 to 60 times and lap times. It's cool. I also like the badge that you get in the center that just brags about the horsepower and the pound feet. So if you get a friend in and they ask you like, hey, is this car fast, man?
Look at my stats,
be
bro.
like, yeah. You can just like point to this badge.
Point at a big cheesy badge. Back on your run.
I did.
You held back.
I was scared.
That was amazing.
Oh.
Did you feel that?
Man.
Did you hear the tire squeal?
Yes.
Oh, yes. So, I take back everything I said. That is super fast.
That is ridiculous.
Oh, yeah. That is what it wants to do all the time.
It just wants you to unleash the beast. So this car gets not as terrible MPG as you might think.
Yeah.
It gets 16 miles per gallon in the city, which is kind of horrible.
Yeah.
But it gets 25 MPG on the highway.
That's not that bad.
Yeah, so you get a combined 19 miles per gallon, which for this as it is, not bad.
Yeah, for a muscle car.
And you use premium gas, of course, so like, I don't know, it would be expensive.
It's going to be an expensive car to drive, but I mean, you know that going into it. Honestly.
Yeah, but it's also a Chevy, so like, you know, like standard maintenance and parts and stuff aren't going to be too
super plentiful.
Yeah.
If it breaks, you can fix it more cheaply than exotic.
It won't be too heinous to fix it and keep up with it.
No. One thing about this is the visibility. You got to rely on the reverse camera.
Oh yeah, we haven't talked about that yet. The visibility is pretty trash
it's
in
bad.
this.
Like the wing in the back takes up half your field of view. It takes up half the window.
What is nice though is not only do you have a backup camera, since it's so low to the ground, you also have a camera in the front.
Yeah.
This shows you how close you are to like scraping your nice expensive Corvette on a curb.
That is handy.
It's nice that they have that. That's a cool feature.
Assuming you're buying a new one of these, a 2019 or
2019, yeah.
That's what,
$80,900.
Yeah.
$80,900 before options.
So 81 grand base.
That's with a 7-speed. That's supercharged and with a 7-speed manual.
Okay.
So you pay, I think it's like another $1,000 for the automatic.
Yeah.
Which honestly, I love manuals, but I would take this in an automatic.
I think so. I think I would too.
Because of how just powerful it is.
I put this in the manual to test our paddle shifters here.
All right. Takes a little while to shit. Yeah, bad.
Bad. That's disappointing. So yeah, I would take this in automatic.
Yeah, those take a while to shift, but I would still do this in automatic for sure. When it's in automatic, it handles the shifting pretty well. Like when you gunned it and when I gunned it, it handles, quick. Yeah, it goes quick. It does it in a precise manner.
Yeah, it knows what it's doing.
Yeah.
I mean, this car is designed for you to stomp the gas and let it do its thing.
It's mostly, I feel like, designed to go really fast in a straight line.
Yeah.
Because, like, I'm scared going around corners quickly in this.
Yeah, I would agree with that. This is definitely more of a drag car than a track car. I have seen people tracking their Corvettes, but...
Yeah, me too. They are like, fun track cars, but...
They are, but from the factory... It's a drag car.
I feel like it is more of a drag car. What else can you buy for $80,000 or less that could even come close? What can you get for $100,000 that could even come close to this? It's like the only things that come to my mind for our $100,000 or less is the Lotus Evora.
Yeah.
The Lotus Evora 400, which is
106, right?
Like for like a big specced out version.
Yeah.
You can get them for less than you can get them for less than 100. You can get them for around in the 90s, brand new. The Shelby GT500.
Yeah.
The Dodge Demon. Maybe a Porsche 911.
Yeah.
And a Lotus Evora.
But do any of them feel, from the ones you've driven,
no,
because we've driven the Evora,
I already know what you're gonna say.
Do they feel like this?
None of them that I've ever driven feels like this. Nothing I've ever driven in my life feels like this.
Yeah.
This is insane.
This is a proper muscle car. There's a difference between sports car and muscle car.
Yeah.
Muscle cars are just big dumb brutes and they go really fast and they might kill you. Sports cars, they're more
refined,
precise and refined, and they'll get you going fast and you'll feel like you're going fast, but
they won't be screaming at you, maybe. One last discussion we need to have.
Yeah.
Is this, the Corvette Z06, a supercar?
No.
Why not? Because Chevrolet says it is. If you go to the website and you look at the Z06 on Chevrolet's website, they say this is a supercar.
It's not mid-engine. Not that all supercars have to be mid-engine, but that's a big plus.
Right.
It doesn't have any kind of fancy door.
I was going to say, the Ferrari 812 Superfast is front engine.
That's true. Whoa.
That's definitely a supercar. So mid-engine is like,
that's not,
it's not a requirement.
Necessary, no.
It's not necessary.
It just doesn't feel like it. I think when I think supercar, I'm like, okay, it has to be more exotic or rarer than a Corvette.
Yeah, but this has the supercar numbers.
It does, oh, absolutely.
650 horsepower.
They could stomp some supercars.
Yeah, 650 pound-feet of torque, and the 0 to 60 time. This has supercar stats.
It does.
And numbers.
What do you think? Do you think it's a supercar?
I don't know. I've been thinking about it. The reason why I feel like, for me, what holds this back from being considered a supercar is A, how common it is.
Yeah.
How mass-produced it is, and B, how cheap the interior feels.
Very true.
Because to me, I feel like a supercar not only is very fast and very agile, but it has a very clean, nice interior to match and to like go along with that.
Or at least a more expensive interior. Like even if it's super Spartan and utilitarian, at least it's going to be covered in real carbon fiber and stuff like that, lightweight materials. This is just cheap plastic.
Yeah, that's kind of my attitude on the Z06. Chevrolet will say this is a supercar, and I'm sure that there are going to be people in the comments who say this is a supercar.
Yeah, I would say...
But I understand the criticism for why people would say it's not.
Yeah, I'd be perfectly willing to say this is a working man's supercar.
That's a good definition.
Because this is not your high-class supercar. This is like...
It's a blue-collar supercar.
It's a blue-collar supercar, exactly.
That's actually a good definition. I would stick with that, yeah. This is a blue-collar supercar.
There's the episode title.
Yeah.
Blue-collar supercar.
The Lotus is the car you want to get if you're more of a knife fighter and you're wanting to be more agile. This is a Warhammer.
Yeah.
This is just something that you're just like brutally
crush stuff.
Crushing things. So if you're more of a Warhammer type of person, this is the car for you. If you're more of a knife kind of person, the Lotus is definitely
I wonder how many people that's going to resonate with. Oh yeah, I am a Warhammer guy. I should buy the Corvette.
All right, let's get into this.
All right.
So, starting off, as we always do, performance.
Very solid.
I think it's very solid. It's great, obviously. It's so fast, it's so loud, but it doesn't handle super great.
We're taking it real slow around these curves. This is as fast as I'd want to take it right here.
Yeah, I'm not comfortable going faster than that.
No.
With how squirrely it is. And the paddles aren't
They're bad.
that great.
7.5.
That's what I was thinking too.
Yeah.
I think a 7.5 is a great score. Then on to practicality, you know, like,
It's not terrible.
it's not terrible. You get 19 mpg combined city highway. You have like a decent amount of space, unless you take the top off, then that
Yeah.
sacrifices a lot. But like, if you don't do that, you do have a decent amount of cargo space.
You got cup holders, you got side pockets. I'll give it a 4.
I'm gonna give it a 3.
Yeah.
Fun factor,
Fun. Very fun.
fun. I'm tempted to just go with a 10.
Wow.
Honestly,
I'm gonna give
I don't know
it.
if no, I'm not gonna go that high.
I'm gonna give it an 8.5.
Okay.
I love this thing, and it's rare that I absolutely love automatics, but the paddle shifters in this are so bad that I would much rather have it in automatic, because the automatic is good. It's good. This is a stomp it car. This is just, you hit it and you go. I'm not even taking these turns fast because I'm afraid it's gonna spin us.
Yeah, and then we'll crash.
But if you have a nice open flat stretch, or between stoplights, or if you just want to pass somebody, this car will put a smile on your face. This thing is a blast.
I would give it an 8 on the fun factor.
Nice.
It's definitely a riot.
Yeah.
Cool factor, pretty negated because it is just a Corvette.
Yeah, they're pretty common.
People say, I hate saying that it's just a Corvette because it is
still a nice car.
this is an amazing car. It's nice. I love it.
Yeah.
I would definitely buy one of these.
Yeah. That being said, nobody really looks at them that much.
I'm gonna give it a 6.
Yeah.
I'm
I'm gonna give it a.
I'm gonna give it a 6.
I'm gonna give it a 5.5 because it is cool. Like, if you're in a parking lot full of other boring cars, this thing will stand out.
Yeah.
And if you're at a gas station and somebody revs it, you will look at it.
Yeah. Quality, meh.
The exterior quality, abysmal.
Yeah.
The side skirts, that's just unconscionable. Like, I wouldn't even put those things on.
I'm tempted to honestly go with a 4.
That's what I was thinking.
On quality.
I'm gonna give it a 4.
It's not good.
Yeah.
It's pretty low. And then value, which I think is high.
Still great, yeah.
I think it's
Despite
really
all
high.
The trash bits about it, awesome value. I'm gonna give this. I'm gonna give it an 8.
An 8. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to go with an 8.5.
Yeah, this is. I mean, you buy this for one reason, and it just does it so well.
Right. The value for money, like the money for performance value in this is almost unparalleled.
Yeah.
Okay, so our average score for the Chevrolet Corvette Z06, at least the 2016 model year, is a 37 out of 60. That's the average GTA score.
That's pretty good.
That's one of our highest scored cars we've ever done. Mostly because of that.
Yeah, I think it's a great car. I'm a little sad it's not higher, but we have to knock it for the...
Yeah, it suffered because of quality issues on the inside. The interior, it's not very comfortable. It suffered on cool factor as well. But man,
I don't care.
The fun factor and the performance is what saved this car and made it a high value and makes it a good purchase, in my opinion. I would recommend it. I'm sure you would recommend it.
Yep.
If you got the money, go ahead and splurge and buy one.
Yeah.
That's all I can say.
Totally agree.
I would if I were you.
Blue collar supercar.
The blue collar supercar.
Check it out. If this is your first time watching, thank you for watching. Stay tuned for the next episode. I'm sure we'll have something else great, and we'll see you guys in the next one.
See ya. Peace.
You know, sometimes when I've had a bad day or I'm just really stressed, I like to come out to my car and just watch Curiosity Stream. It's really relaxing, you know? Curiosity Stream is the world's first streaming service for people who actually like to learn stuff. They have thousands of documentaries and nonfiction titles from some of the world's best filmmakers. If you like our show, you'll love their speed category. It's got a ton of content on cars and other things that go fast. We've recently partnered with Curiosity Stream to help build Nebula, our new streaming service. Nebula is a streaming video platform built by and for independent creators. Because we all appreciate how supportive our fans are, Curiosity Stream is offering a free Nebula subscription with every purchase of a year-long Curiosity Stream membership. With this bundle, you get the best of both worlds. Curiosity Stream is home to high production value documentaries and nonfiction work, whereas Nebula is a place for educational YouTubers to try new things and experiment with different formats, things the YouTube algorithm would punish us for. Curiosity Stream loves independent creators and wants to help us grow our platform, so they're offering Grand Theft Auto fans free access to Nebula when you sign up at curiositystream.com/GTA. When you sign up for CuriosityStream, you get instant access to thousands of nonfiction titles, and you'll get to watch a bunch of new episodes from Grand Theft Auto months before they hit YouTube, plus lots of other great Nebula originals. By signing up for CuriosityStream, you'll be helping not only GTA, but the entire educational community, as we work together to build a place where we can create exciting new content that just wouldn't be possible on YouTube. Give it a try by signing up using the link below. We promise you'll love it.